Hi, it's Teri with Backdoor Quilts. It's Sunday and I'm sewing in my jammies and I have my project all ready to go. So this is the star papers from Lori Holt and it's using her Americana layer cake. I love the fact that this uses a layer cake. Of course, if you have a lot of fabric that's in big enough pieces, you can cut 10-inch squares and that will work too. So what you want to do is layer up 3 10-inch squares. And then this has a shiny back. I don't know if you can really tell that. Iron this on, and then you'll cut it where it says. Just cut it. This actually has 10 cuts, but I would cut it and then push it together, and I did it with 5 cuts, and that worked real well. And you'll get pieces that look like this, and you will switch them to look. It has very specific directions, but you just want to switch it to look like a star. You have 3 layers here. You sew them together, these 3 across, these 2, these 3, and these 3. And it says that in the directions. And then you press it, and you can see that the edges aren't even at all on this. But that's okay. You're going to take your nice long ruler, and you're going to trim it. And you do that on all the inside pieces. You don't need to do it on the outside at all. Do it on the inside pieces, and then you'll get this. So this has already been trimmed. You're going to sew this on here, and this on here, and then this on the top, and it's going to be extremely wonky when you're done. Then you'll use a 7.5-inch square up ruler, or you can use a bigger size, but this is nice because it has the lines up the center. And then you'll trim it to 7.5 inches, and it'll sew in at 7 inches. I started to show this a few weeks ago and the video cut out for some reason before I could show the whole thing, but now I have more of it done. And I wanted to remind you, if you have a Stripology ruler, this is the perfect thing to cut your sashing, borders, and binding. So what I really like about this, besides the fact that it's super fast, is you know how you always have to trim off the first edge, and then you have to turn your fabric. Well, with the Stripology ruler, you don't have to do that. It has a 0 mark. So you can, I've got this lined up. I've got it folded in half. So I'm going to do the 0 mark. And then I need 2-inch sashing. So I'm going to cut 2 inches. I'm going to cut a couple of those. I already have some cut. And then that was 2/4. Then I need 3-inch borders. So I'm going to cut a 3 at 7 inches, at 10 inches. And I need 2.5-inch binding strips. So I've got 2.5. And you just cut until you have everything you need. That was fast, wasn't it? So I've got my pieces cut, and I can just move it down and start the next one. So if you have a Stripology ruler, don't forget to use it. And if you don't have one, we can take care of that. So the shop hop is going on, All Indiana Shop Hop. That's been very exciting. We've met a lot of new people, and that's wonderful. This is our hours. We are open today from 1 to 4, and open tomorrow from 10 to 9, and the rest of the week from 10 to 3. So I hope we see you this week, and I hope you get to sew today. Bye-bye.